Okay, so can you turn on your
What?
camera so that we can see you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh
That's
yeah,
great.
for
Okay,
sure.
okay. Ребят, ничего страшного, не переживайте. Те, кто нас не понимает, вы не
Hello.
переживайте. Это все знают.
My
Hello.
name is Selvina.
Hello,
Hello
John.
guys, hello everyone. Hi, hi, hi.
Окей, окей, окей.
Hello.
Ребят, ну что, я
Hello.
думаю, что
Hello.
давайте мы с вами сейчас все дружно отключим
Здравствуйте.
микрофоны. Выключите, пожалуйста, свои микрофоны, чтобы мы могли спокойно начать. Мы вам все расскажем и обязательно объясним, зачем мы сегодня собрались. Я включаю запись. Окей. Ну что, друзья, сегодня у нас замечательная встреча. У нас, если вы знаете, проходит специальный марафон, который посвящен двум предметам. Это географии и иностранным языкам. И в рамках вот этого марафона сегодня мы проводим встречу с нашим замечательным преподавателем, который ведет у нас курс английского языка. Я думаю, что кто-то из тех, кто сегодня в конференции, его уже знает. Okay, so в гостях у нас сегодня we are so much excited to have you as a guest today. John Gенри Тилл. John, we are glad you are here with us. Okay. And John, I would like to
I'm happy to be
introduce.
here.
Yeah, okay. I would like to introduce you to our group of journalists. Девочки, включите, пожалуйста, камеры. Маша Крылова, Карина Джаншгава и Настя Пашкова.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Окей. Девочки, Катя, так, ребят, я вас очень прошу, пожалуйста, отключите камеры все свои. Камеры останутся только у тех ребят, которые сегодня будут ведущими. Да, это Настя, Карина, Маша. Окей, thank you. Okay. So, guys, are you ready to ask your questions? Okay, Никита, здравствуй, отключи. Маша, Карина, unmute your microphones. Say hello.
Yeah, hello, John.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. Wait, so who am I meeting? Karina, Maria, and Anastasia. So Nastya,
That's right. Okay.
Karina, and Masha.
So
Pleasure.
you can start, guys. Okay. You're welcome.
Yeah, okay. It's really nice to meet you, John. So now we want to start our meeting with some questions to get to know you. So, Karina, you can start.
Ooh.
Okay, well, first question is where were you born and where do you live now?
Oh wow. I was born in a small town, in the countryside. Very green, lots of cows. So very small. Now I live in a big city with lots of water. It has famous canals. It's the capital city of the Netherlands.
О, в Амстердаме живет.
Amsterdam. Wow, that's really cool.
Exactly.
Так, ребята, я вам перевожу. Джон у нас родился в маленьком городке, очень зеленом, где много коров. Сейчас он живет в столице Нидерландов, в Амстердаме.
I mean, maybe this will work. I think you can see Amsterdam from my window. There it is.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, thank you for such an answer. The second one, what is your educational background and where did you study?
Oh wow. I have studied in 3 countries. No, that's not true. I have studied in 4 countries. In England, the city is called Newcastle. Very friendly people. In Russia, at MGIMO in Moscow. In Italy, at the Conservatorio di Parma, which is the music conservatory. And now in Amsterdam, at the Free University of Amsterdam.
Джон учился в 4 странах. В Англии, в России, в Англии, в городе Ньюкасл. I don't know what is that city, honestly. В России, в университете МГИМО и в Италии, в консерватории.
Oh wait, and now in the Free University of Amsterdam.
In a 3.
The free, so like the free is like the Svobodnaya
Free, yeah.
Free
Besplatny.
university.
Yeah.
Yeah, that also means besplatny, but in this case it means free from state. So
I see.
so
Like
in Moscow,
independent.
that's right. Yeah,
Okay.
the independent university.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm studying
Hello.
another master's there. So Carolina Emilia, hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Okay.
I miss you.
John, so I see you can also speak Russian a little.
A little. Because I
Okay.
studied at MGIMO, great university, lots of knowledge, lots of
So
classes.
do you want to continue to learn this language?
Definitely, and online, definitely. There are some nice platforms for me too, and I use these online platforms for learning Russian.
Yeah, very cool. And what other languages do you know?
I speak Italian. I studied in the conservatorio, so I speak Italian, and I can read Spanish. It's very similar. It's very similar to Italian,
Cool.
but no Dutch. I don't know any Dutch, but no Dutch. Yes. Okay. Hi, Karina.
Well, probably next question. Nope.
Okay, next question. Do you play any sports, and what's your favorite kind of sport?
I don't play any sports. So sports are team like sports are team sports like football or hockey or tennis. So I don't play team sports, but I love to go jogging. I 3 times or 4 times a week go jogging.
Так, и переведу, пожалуй, только...
Would you? I can repeat. I can repeat
No,
if you
no,
need time.
I just...
In
1
short,
minute.
I don't do team sports. It's lots. It's too much to organize. So I don't do team sports, but I love jogging. I have a park near my house. I jog 3 times a week in the park.
Do you jog in the morning or in
Yeah,
the evening?
I do. I wake up very early. I wake up very early when the
What
sun
time?
at 7 a.m. I
Oh.
say very early. That's okay. That's normal 7 a.m. But I
Yeah.
wake up at 7 a.m. Sometimes 6:30 a.m. But definitely 7 a.m. And I go jogging for 45 minutes.
I think now you have a great opportunity as you have a wonderful landscape to go jogging. Yes, in
true.
Amsterdam, right? Along the
Canals.
canals, yeah.
I do. I literally see the canals as I go jogging. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Well, continue. I think you need to translate the question and the answer first. Okay?
Yeah, that's what I say.
Girls, yeah. Masha, could you try or what?
Yeah, okay, of course. Мы спросили у Джона, занимается ли он спортом, на что Джон нам ответил, что он не играет в командный спорт, но он делает пробежки по утрам. So, our next question: do you have any hobbies besides jogging?
Oh, I do. I think jogging is more fitness. I think it's more fitness. My 2 hobbies are singing. I sing in a choir, and I act in a drama group.
Yeah, okay, it's amazing, honestly. Мы спросили у Джона, есть ли у него какие-то хобби. Джон нам сказал, что он поет в хоре, и он занимается актерским мастерством.
Yeah, very nice. Maybe a little difficult for the younger children, but for you ladies, it's not difficult. The author is called Terry Pratchett. The British author is Terry Pratchett. Very, very clever and interesting. interesting books. And we are doing a Terry Pratchett today. Very interesting author, Terry Pratchett, British.
Terry Pratchett, yeah?
Yeah. Do look him up. Check him out.
And what
Very
part
interesting.
do you act?
Ooh, they're deciding now. They have a couple of main roles. One is a vampire, but he's a very smooth James Bond vampire, and the other one is this very angry sergeant who it turns out secretly he's a woman. But he acts so angry and he's always giving
exciting.
orders.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds exciting, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very clever book. Very.
Мы поговорили с Джоном по поводу спектакля, в котором он играет по Терри Пратчетт. Джон вам очень рекомендует почитать его книги.
He wrote many, so they're very, very interesting. Very clever. They're very clever.
Как его книги называются?
They have. He wrote a series of books called the Disc World series. Disc. You remember CD discs? A CD. It's also very clever. There's the story that the world, our planet, is on a tortoise with elephants, and then land. And his series is a disc and a tortoise and elephants and that, like CDs and DVDs.
Okay, it's really hard to translate.
Try that, but I thought you might know the old story when the world was flat. So maybe students know about that. Yeah. Okay.
So next question, Nesta.
Yeah, our next question. John, do you like to cook?
Oh, you know what? I like to try. On Sunday, I tried making French toast. You need eggs, milk, a frying pan. You put bread in this, then fry it. It was good. So I like to try cooking new things.
So do you have any signature dish?
Ooh, lovely. Do I have a signature dish? That's a nice question. When we have guests, I love to make lasagna. I don't normally make lasagna. It's very big. So like 8 people at least can eat it, like 8 people. And it takes a lot of time. You make the ragu, you have to cut everything, you have to make bechamel, a white sauce, and add cheese. And then it cooks in the oven for 40 minutes. But it's very good. And lots of people can eat it.
Окей. Сейчас я переведу. Мы спросили у Джона, любит ли он готовить, и он ответил, что по воскресеньям он готовит иногда французские тосты. И его у него как бы нет фирменного блюда, но когда много гостей, он готовит лазанью.
Nice summary.
Okay. What kind of music do you prefer?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. What kind of music? So, I really like jazz. Hi, Yaroslava. I really like jazz. It's very smooth. Good luck with the word smooth. Jazz is very smooth, and it's very good when you have guests. But my favorite music is still classical music. Because you listen to Tchaikovsky. I listen to Tchaikovsky for hours and hours, and I love it so much.
Окей. Я переведу. Джон сказал, что ему нравится джаз, но больше он, конечно, предпочитает классическую музыку, и это один из его любимых жанров.
Ребят, прежде чем мы продолжим, Андрей и Горан, мы очень рады, что вы вышли с камерами, мы рады вас видеть, вот даже с двумя. Но отключите камеры, пожалуйста. Я понимаю, что Джон, ваш преподаватель, вам хочет, чтобы он вас увидел, но тем не менее, у вас будет возможность на уроке обязательно с камеры выйти. Горан, отключи, пожалуйста, камеру.
Я тоже.
Ярослава, отключи, пожалуйста, камеру. Ребят, отключите все камеры, пожалуйста. Пусть останутся камеры у ведущих и у Джона. Видите, даже я отключил камеру, чтобы не мешать. Горан, мы тебя не слышим, к сожалению, у тебя проблемы со звуком, но камеру лучше отключить, окей?
Okay,
Продолжай.
so I guess we continue, yeah.
Yeah, please, go on.
So,
Рома, тебе сказали,
are you a fan of reading? And if yes, what is your favorite book or author? Maybe is it Terry
I know,
Pratchett?
I was going to say I slightly answered this question earlier. I'm reading his books now. They're very clever. So Terry Pratchett is definitely one of my favorite authors. But I have a second. And this author, all children, so younger than our vidushis, all the children should read. And she's called Julia Donaldson. Julia Donaldson. So for all children listening, get Julia Donaldson books in English. They are very nice. The stories are very good. What do you say? The stories are very positive. They have happy endings, and they're very good for learning English.
Мы спросили у Джона, фанат ли он чтения и какая у него любимая книга или автор. Джон нам сказал, что, как он говорил ранее, он сейчас читает Терри Пратчетт, и он является любимым его автором. На следующем месте идет Джулия Дональдсон. Я так понимаю, это автор детских книг, как раз-таки для вас, ребята, поэтому если вы хотите учить английский, то Джон вам советует прочитать этого автора.
He has 20-30 books, and in English they're just perfect. They're absolutely perfect in English, and they're good in Russian too. I've seen a translation, but better in English. They're really good.
У Джулии Дональдсон 20-30 книг. Ее также можно читать на русском, но на английском вообще будет прекрасно.
Yeah, they really are. Thank you. Really great question. Thank you.
hello. Я обожаю на английском читать.
Yeah. So Nika, you should read Julia Donaldson. Julia Donaldson.
А я очень хочу говорить на английском.
True, but when you read English, it really helps speaking. I promise. When you read in English, it helps speaking in English.
Me too.
Okay, the next question is, do you have a favorite actor, and which movie or TV show do you think is the best with this actor?
Do I have a favorite actor? I do like Johnny Depp. I watched the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and the first one was amazing. The second one was very good. The third, okay. The fourth, But Johnny Depp's character is just amazing in all of the films, and it's interesting. It's very interesting. And Johnny Depp is a very good actor. He plays in many different roles, and he does it very well. So I have to say, ask a question? Oh, cool! I have questions. Yes, go on, computer voice.
Ребята, если у вас будут какие-то вопросы, у нас в конце конференции будет специальное время, чтобы вы задали свои вопросы.
Please.
А пока я переведу вопрос насчет актеров. Любимый актер Джона — это Джонни Депп. И он очень любит с ним «Пираты Карибского моря». Первую часть особенно, вторая так нормально, а третья, с четвертой не очень. Джон говорит, что очень интересно смотреть за игрой Джонни Деппа, и, в принципе, он очень хороший, классный актер.
He has some nice classic movies like Edward Scissorhands or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And when he's Willy Wonka in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with his bright white teeth, wow.
Oh, did you watch with him Cry Baby or something like this? It's a classic movie with him, so...
Oh, yeah? Dang, I can't remember Cry Baby, really? Can you tell me quickly what happens? What happens in Cry Baby?
He plays a bad man, like, in school, and he met a girl that he has with her romantic line. And like Cry Baby is where he has tear on his
Cheek.
yep, cheek.
He looks like I'm looking at the picture. He looks like John Travolta in the movie, like John Travolta. Yeah, when he did when he did Grease. Yeah, okay. I will check that. But no, I mean I know his later movies. I mean even Grindelwald in the Harry Potter movies. Also Johnny Depp, very good at being very scary. Like really quite skilled.
Yeah. Перевожу. Мы сейчас обсуждали то, что ранние работы Джонни Деппа достаточно классные, особенно такие, как «Чарли и шоколадная фабрика», и еще... Я забыла. Ну, в общем, ранние работы Джонни Деппа ему очень нравятся, и также ему понравилось то, как он сыграл в новой части Гарри Поттера. Вот.
So, to the next question. John, what do you like the most about Russia?
Wow, it was actually food. Right now, it's food. I'm going to translate these into English where they sound funny. I miss cottage cheese pancakes. Say it, Nikki. I miss cottage cheese pancakes. Amazing. I miss real normal people's grechka, which is buckwheat. It's green here. I don't know why it's green. So I miss normal buckwheat. I miss sour cream, and I really miss normal like shawarma. When you ask for like shawarma in Russia, it's really tasty, and here it's terrible. It's really bad. It's very bad here. So I really miss that, and I miss barbecues, because you have like shashlik or grilled meat in Russia, like all the time. Everyone is going to have grilled meat, everyone. And here no one does it. And it makes me sad. So I miss all of those foods. We have another wheat in Russian, it's perlovka or perlovaya or something. And I love that for breakfast, this kind of wheat cereal. And wait, more. There's so many more foods, but I miss food a lot.
Окей.
Russian food.
Сейчас я переведу. Мы спросили у Джона, что ему больше всего нравится в России, и оказалось, это еда. Сейчас он в Амстердаме, и он очень скучает по сырникам, по сметане, по шашлыкам. Ему не нравится, что в Амстердаме не делают шашлыки, вот как у нас в России, что каждый раз люди собираются жарить шашлыки, да, вот, ему этого не достает. И также ему нравится, например, на завтрак есть некоторые русские каши, например, гречку, перловку.
And here every morning it's egg and bread. Egg and bread. They love boiled eggs. Boiled eggs, it's very Dutch. Boiled egg on bread. All day.
Сейчас на завтрак Джон ест вареное яйцо с хлебом. Так обычно завтракают в Амстердаме.
Yeah, so the next one, what is your impression of our school in general?
Oh, I love the children. That's a very easy question to answer. I love how hardworking the children are. I love the questions the children ask. I love how when I ask to repeat, they repeat, or when we need to sing, they sing. So it's very positive. I have a very positive impression. I really like. There's even this girl I just spoke to, Nika, who wants to speak English. I find that with lots of the children, they come and they really want to speak English, and that just makes teaching just the best thing ever. So I really appreciate that.
Я спросила у Джона, какое у него впечатление о нашей школе в целом, и Джон ответил сразу же на лету, что это дети. Он очень любит детей в нашей школе, любит, что вы, ребята, отвечаете ему на вопросы, что вы поете вместе с ним, что если он просит повторять, то вы повторяете, поэтому у него очень позитивное впечатление о нашей школе. So, thank you for your answers. Now we know a little more about you. So, moving on, we want to play a little game with you called Never Have I Ever.
Fantastic game.
Yeah, so the rules are easy, and we're going to say simple statements about random actions, starting with the phrase, never have I ever. For example, never have I ever went to sleep at 11 p.m. If you, John, have done it, then put your finger down. And you guys, if anyone who has done the action, then send a plus in the chat. So if...
Do I get 5 chances? If I put the finger down, I have 5 chances? Or...
yeah, I guess.
Okay.
So, if everything is clear, then we can start.
Let's do it. Okay.
Never have I ever watched a film with subtitles.
Wait, so I have watched a film with subtitles, so I put a finger down.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, right, okay. I've definitely watched a film with subtitles many times.
Да, если требуется перевод, это никогда не смотрел или не смотрела фильм с субтитрами.
The next. Never have I ever tried to learn countries' flags.
Try to learn countries' flags? Wow. I don't think I ever sat studying the flags, but I have checked flags when I didn't know them. So do I put a finger down? I have checked for flags, but I never looked at all the flags going, ooh, flags, let's study them.
If you know all the flags of all the countries, then you can put the fingers down.
I don't know the flags of all the countries, okay.
A good question, what for, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Where could you use that knowledge?
Так, я переведу. Вопрос был такой, я никогда не пытался выучить флаги стран.
Okay, the next one. Never have I ever played a musical instrument.
Oh, come on. I play the piano, I sing in a choir. I mean, I think I played piano.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious,
years.
yeah.
Yeah, oopsie. So I have played a musical instrument, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Вопрос был, я никогда не играл на музыкальном инструменте. Если вы играли, то отправляйте плюс в чат.
Okay, the next question is, never have I ever tried myself in acting.
Have I never tried acting? Oh, come on. I go to a drama club every Thursday. A drama club every Thursday.
Okay, we will repeat it again. So, вопрос был такой, я никогда не пробовал актерское мастерство. Если вы пробовали, отправляйте плюс в чат.
Да, ребят, только я вас очень прошу, пожалуйста, плюсы и минусы в чат. Давайте мы не будем писать ничего лишнего. Окей.
So the next is never have I ever danced with someone.
Oh, I danced with my wife at our wedding. So
Вопрос был такой: я никогда не танцевал с кем-то. Если вы танцевали, ставьте плюс в чат.
Окей. Ребят, те, кто подключили камеру, Дарья, Екатерина, Ильвин, выключите, пожалуйста, камеры. Кать, какой вопрос у тебя? Запомни, пожалуйста. Мы помним, мы тебя обязательно спросим, когда у нас будут вопросы-ответы, окей? Ярослава,
Нет, смотрите. Мне прямо сейчас, когда
Кать, мы тебя не слышим, к сожалению. У нас будет возможность задать вопрос. Кать, не
когда мы
переживай.
закончим урок?
Не переживай, Кать, все закончится вовремя, не переживай.
Okay, the next one. Never have I ever ridden a horse.
oh, you know what? I rode a horse one time. One time. So dang it. Okay, so I have this hand.
Okay,
One time I rode a horse. Oh, 2 times. 2 times. I've ridden a horse 2 times. Okay.
Окей, вопрос был: я никогда не катался на лошади. Если вы катались, то отправьте плюс в чат.
Well, the next. Never have I ever learned lines of a specific film.
Oh, come on. I watched Pirates of the Caribbean where he says, like, like, whose side is he on? You mean now? When when he's doing that. So okay. I think that counts. Okay. I've learned lines.
Перевожу. Вопрос был такой. Я никогда не учил фразы из определенного фильма. Если вы учили, то ставьте плюс в чат.
Welcome to Port Royal, Mr. Smith. Yeah. Pirates.
So the next, never have I ever solved a Rubik's Cube.
Aha! I've never solved one. I don't know how to do that. I've never solved the Rubik's Cube. They have YouTube videos, but I've never watched one.
Так, перевожу вопрос. Я никогда не собирал кубик Рубика. Если у вас получилось собрать кубик Рубика, то поставьте плюс в чат.
Okay, never have I ever cooked something bizarre.
What counts as bizarre?
Like a fried bat or something.
Whoa.
Maybe that's something that sounds weird, but it turned out to be like a great dish.
Maybe with a complicated recipe or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like you have,
У меня вопрос про игру.
I made French toast, and other such like very simple things, and lasagna and pizza. Yeah, but bizarre. Oh wait, no. I think I made. Wait. I think one time I made grechka or something, and it was disgusting. Grechka with cinnamon, which is like cardamom or something, which is it's terrible. I don't know why I did that. It was very bad. It was a mistake.
So yeah, put your finger
Yeah.
down. That's really weird, honestly.
That's really gross. Yeah.
Вопрос был в том, я никогда не готовил что-то странное. Если вы что-то странное готовили, вы отправляете плюс в чат.
Не можем отправлять пока.
Ага, кто-то выключил чат.
Я готовила что-то странное.
Okay, the next and the last.
I've got 3 lives. Yeah.
Never have I ever fallen in love.
Oh, I mean, I'm wearing this, so I mean, it's like, yeah, of course. Oh, so I definitely lose a finger there. Definitely. I've been happily married for a couple of years, so yeah. And and dating my, the same.
It's kind of cute when you talking about your wife. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
перевод такой вопроса. Я никогда не влюблялся. Если вы влюблялись, собственно, ставьте плюс в чат. Вот.
Я влюблялась.
Aw. And some people love their dog before my wife. You know,
Me
dog.
too.
Love your dog.
Смотрела.
See? You can love your dog and be like, oh, dog. Walk with your dog. Talk to your dog. Feed your dog, you know. Play with your dog.
Okay,
Ну,
thank you
забыла.
so much for all
У
your
меня вопрос
answers.
про игру.
And now we continue. It is time to start our next game, where
Ooh,
we want to
cool.
put you in an unusual but at the same time a relatable situation.
Okay.
Let's imagine that you are a Russian who doesn't speak English, and you turned out to be in a completely unfamiliar country.
Okay.
And so somehow you need to get to the railway station. What
Okay.
will you do in such situation?
I'm going to change your situation and tell you the first day I was in Russia. The first day. So had never been to Russia, like to Moscow before this day. My friend said, would you like me to meet you at the train station? I said, no, I will find my way home from the train station. So train station to home. Okay. And I said, it's okay. So I was with someone who asked me, did he need to help me go home? I said, no, I can find my way home. Then I got out and everything looked familiar. Oh, I know those apartment buildings. Yeah, I'm nearby. And I walk and I turn left like I remember and I walk and I'm like, hang on, this isn't my door. It doesn't open. All apartment buildings in Moscow look the same. So I walk back to the train station and no one and I don't know where I am. I'm lost, I'm alone, and I don't have a phone because it's my first day. And I'm a bit worried. I'm like, what to do? So I start asking random Russians, do you speak English? And many people, huh? Actually everyone, like, huh? And they walk away like very quickly. This happened for like 20 minutes. I'm getting worried. And I keep saying, do you speak English? And finally a man says yes. I said, I'm lost. Can you help me find my way home? And the man says, where do you live? And I at least knew the address. And he said, come on, come with me. And a stranger, like a Russian I didn't know, walked me all the way to my house, said, are you okay now? I said, yes. And I said, thank you very much. So what do you do? Hope to find someone who speaks English. Ask people. It is an emergency. You are alone in a foreign country with no phone, and you need help. So, and hopefully a kind stranger will help you find your way.
Very interesting situation.
First day in Moscow. First day.
So I can
Maria,
translate
go to
now.
translate. Go on, Maria.
Yeah, так, мы начали с Джоном игру, изначально задание которой было, давайте представим, что Джон русский человек, который не знает английского, и так вышло, что он оказался в незнакомой стране. Так что ему надо было как-то добраться до железной дороги. Но Джон нам поведал очень интересную историю, которая случилась с ним, когда он был в первый день в Москве. Он оказался на железной дороге, приехав в Москву. Друг предложил ему помощь добраться до дома, но Джон отказался и посчитал, что он может найти путь домой сам. Джон прибыл в Москву. Ему казалось, что он все знает, все здания. Он пошел так, как он считал правильным. Походил, вернулся на железнодорожную станцию и понял, что он потерялся. 20 минут Джон пытался найти какого-то человека, который знает английский, чтобы спросить, может ли кто-то подсказать ему дорогу. 20 минут люди не могли ему помочь, и как Джон выразился, с реакцией не могли ему помочь, не могли говорить на английском, извините. Вот. Но Джону посчастливилось. Один мужчина знал английский и помог найти ему дорогу до нужного адреса.
It's hard when you don't know the language, or where you are. So, yeah, better to just
Hello.
let your friends help you. Hi, Yaroslava. Better to let your friends help you, especially when you're in a new country and, and without a phone.
Yeah, the situation is really scary. The situation is really scary, as Ekaterina also said.
I was worried. I was quite worried. I didn't know if I'd get home that evening. So
yeah, it's really stressful, honestly. So our meeting has almost come to the end. That's why if you guys have something to ask John, then type your question in the chat or you can turn on your mic.
You can ask both in English and Russian. If you ask in Russian, then we will translate it in English for John.
Thank you.
Реально нет вопросов, ребят?
Можно вопрос?
I'm sorry. Подождите, ребят, секундочку. So it was so nice to talk to you, John. I must go now because I have an Olympiad. So
Good luck. Good luck.
thank you so much.
It's nice to meet you, Anastasia. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Good
nice
luck.
to meet you too.
You can do it.
Thanks.
I have a question.
Bye.
Take care, Anastasia. Take care.
I have a question.
Let's do it. So who's first?
Bye.
Go on, Georgi. What's your question?
My question is, goodbye. You get lost in Moscow in the first day.
How did I get lost in the first place?
Yes.
So I was at a school. I was at an English teaching school, and the school was not next to my house. The school was in another area of Moscow. It was in another area. So I went to the other area of Moscow to teach at the school. It was in I didn't even tell you. I was in Buninskaya Allee. First day, I went to Buninskaya Allee, the very bottom of Moscow. So how did I get lost? I was too confident. I thought I remembered the way back, and I didn't remember the way back. Everything was too new.
Okay, thank you for the answer. Ребята, те, кто подключились, пожалуйста, выключайте камеры. Если вы задали свой вопрос и получили на него ответ, выключите камеру, пожалуйста. Иначе у нас система...
You're right. Fyodor, it is buckwheat. Yeah, I keep saying Grechka, but it is buckwheat. You're right, Fyodor. Thank you. It is buckwheat. Carolina, Emilia, go on. What's your question?
Do you have any pets?
Do I have any pets? I don't have pets, but I do look after my neighbor's cat. I look after my neighbor's cat sometimes. So sometimes I say I have a pet, but it's not my pet, my neighbor's pet. Ooh, Yekaterina! Your question, Yekaterina. Microphone, Yekaterina, I can't hear you. Microphone, Yekaterina. Okay.
Сейчас помню, что я хочу сказать.
Okay, you keep thinking. Artur, what's your question? Artur.
How you study in school?
How do I study in school? In Amsterdam or in Moscow?
Amsterdam.
And how do I study? I don't know. I don't understand. But how do I study? Every day I read. I read lots of articles every day. Article is like statya. Lots of articles, and I go to lessons. Just like you, I go to lessons and I do my homework. Lots and lots of homework.
And what about your past when you were at school, when you were a student, okay, schoolboy? Were you a
When I
decent
was
student or disobedient? What
uh,
kind of student you were?
I was a very good student. When
Goodbye.
goodbye, whoever said goodbye. It was nice to meet you. I was a very good student. I would always be in the advanced class or the high class, like class 1 or 2. Always, I really like studying. We have lots of questions. Hang on, Robert, you. I know your sister. Robert, I know your sister. Hi, Robert.
Hello, you speak Korean?
Do I speak Korean? No, my sister speaks some Korean. My sister lived in she lived near Seoul in a city. So yeah, I don't speak Korean, but I speak Italian and I don't know, a little Russian. But my sister speaks Korean. Lucy,
Okay.
Lucy, Sagoyan, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Давай, go on, Lucy. Привет, hello. Пошли, микрофон. Go on, Lucy.
Ребят, если вы задали вопрос, отключите камеру, потому что вас много становится, мы не видим те, кто руки поднимает. Если вы уже задали вопрос, отключите микрофон. Lucy, your question, right? Вопрос.
Вы любите Гарри Поттера?
Oh my God, of course I do. I'm so sorry, yes. I'm sorry I didn't mention, but of
Who doesn't?
course I love Harry Potter. I read his books two times in English. All 7 books, 2 times in English, 1 time in Italian, and 1 time in Spanish. That's 4 times and 3 languages. Maybe переводи like Karina, so Lucy understands my answer.
Окей, перевожу. Он сказал, что он читал Гарри Поттера очень много раз, в каком-то плане даже он фанат, и он читал его на испанском, на итальянском и на английском несколько раз, и ему очень нравится Гарри Поттер. Вот.
Super, thank you so much. Elvina.
Maybe a question.
Okay, what's your question? Go on, computer, Elvina.
So sorry, John.
Можете меня обучить английским?
The question was, can I teach you English? Yes, join one of our classes. Come to class. Just ask Sergey. I will be right there. Yes.
Да, ребят,
Timur.
да, те, кто, давайте я вот сейчас объясню, те, кто у нас занимается с Джоном на наших курсах, они знают. Те, кто у нас еще не занимается с Джоном на наших курсах, вы можете подключиться к этим курсам. Для этого нужно написать своему тьютору, сказать, что вы хотите подключиться к занятиям с Джоном. Он проводит занятия каждую неделю 2 урока, поэтому если кто-то хочет, пожалуйста, присоединяйтесь к нам. Окей, continue.
Хорошо, тогда я Анастасия Александровна напишу.
I'm so sorry, John. Can you read the chat? Because
Yes,
guys
of course, I
have
can
some
see
questions
it.
on Zoom.
And I can put them in the chat. Yeah. Okay, can I figure out just a tiny. I can do both. So let's ask, and I can answer in the chat too. Let's do it. Yeah, I lived in Russia for many years. Yeah. So do I speak Russian? Yes, I lived in Russia for many years. Have you ever been to Moscow? I lived in Moscow for 5 years or 6 years. I used to live in Молодежная. So Молодежная, Krylatskaya with the Krylatsky Khalmi with the beautiful hills. Yeah. So yes, I've been to Moscow many times as I lived there. What sights of Moscow do you remember? All of them. Literally all of them. Воробьёвы горы, Sparrow Hills, the MGU, you know, Moscow State University, or the football theater, or all of Moscow. I love Gorky Park. I would go to Gorky Park a lot. Or my favorite park is Sokolniki. It's so big, and in Sokolniki you can walk and prepare shashlik. They have like these shashlik places in Sokolniki Park. And also in March. Yeah, I love it. It's super cool. So thank you for your question. Yeah, I love it. And Moscow City, what I like about Moscow City, you can go to the top of a skyscraper and have coffee. And you have a beautiful view and coffee. Amazing. So, yeah. Ooh. Questions, people. I can see Nika. Nika, do you have a question? No, Nika, I can't hear you. Nika, you have to turn on your microphone. Microphone. Nika, microphone. Nika, microphone. No, yes, no.
So sorry, guys, the time is up, I guess, so we need to finish our conversation. Yeah, really sadly. Ребята, время у нас вышло, к сожалению, вот, поэтому мы с вами заканчиваем наш вопрос-ответ. So, John, if you have something to say or any like wishes for our students, what would you say? Maybe even in Russian.
Or maybe, oh wow, in Russian it would be terrible. I would say, спасибо большое, все студенты. You make my... Yaroslava, super быстро. Go on, Yaroslava, go on. Yaroslava, quick.
Я уже вам сказал, что это детские книжки.
Детские книжки. Julia Donaldson. You should read Julia Donaldson. They're very
Да,
good
я вот
children.
люблю Джулию Дональдсон.
Yeah, super good. So guys, so thank you for your time. I mean, really, I really appreciate time. And come on, Fyodor, you asked. I'm Fyodor. I'm very Fyodor. I'm very bad with computers, so I'm very bad. I know nothing about computers really, just how to use stuff. Timur, quickly, come on, Timur, last one, Timur.
What have you dreamed of becoming?
Where have I been in the kindergarten? Timur,
Goodbye.
What have I dreamed of becoming? And goodbye, people. A teacher. Of course I dreamed of becoming a teacher, because teaching is the best.
Goodbye.
Yeah, so goodbye, guys. We're out
The
of
time is up, guys. Yeah,
It
the time is up.
Thank you,
That's it.
everyone. Okay, so
Wow.
keep writing. Okay, very good, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, for today. Ivan,
Thank you very much.
скажи quickly, Ivan.
А почему все отключаются?
Что такое клавиша пускового доступа?
Ребята, все, у нас встреча закончилась. Спасибо за ваши вопросы и за ваше участие. Но на этом все, Джону пора идти.
До свидания.
Goodbye.
Yeah, thank you, John. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, have a nice day,
everyone.
John.
Goodbye.
Have a good day, everyone. And thank you, host. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, host Karina. Thank you, and thank your other hosts.
Thank you
Great.
too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
It was very cool.